Couldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Let's turn someone inside out. Step quick.
Survival is all that matters.
My turn. Jimmy on the go. Say bye-bye.
What's the plan? On my way. to the chase.
Watch this. Boom.
I'm ready. Feel my mistress's wrath. Let's get on with it. Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's find some prey. Yes, here.
Another fight. Let's go. End this. On the move. Bleed for me.
Take
Nothing will stand in my way.
moving.
Got to focus. On I go. Well, so much for peace. Time for some bloody work.
Ready or not, with finesse.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Smell blood. Well, well. Look what we have here. Akio!
What now? Can't even catch my breath.
Let's go.
This was your doing, wasn't it, Karlach? The destruction of my steel watch. Such a petty vengeance.
Those things were evil. Just like their papa. To think I ever worked for you. Proudly, too.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
You sent me to the hells. You let Zariel take my heart. As though any of it was yours to give away.
The greater good, Karlach. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
Oh, you do quite misunderstand. I've already made a deal with your companion. We need each other.
Do we now?
I'm sorry you feel wronged by how things ended between us all those years ago. But now we must look to the future.
You make it sound like we were lovers. Or friends. But that wasn't it. I trusted you. I respected you. It was my job to protect you. And that's what I did. I was so young. I didn't recognize evil when I saw it. When you turned on me, I was too dumbstruck to realize what was happening. No way he'd hurt me, I thought. He betrayed me for reasons I still don't quite understand. But I suppose evil has no real cause. It just is. Until it isn't.
You utter brat. You're going to burn this place down.
Good. Then run while you still can.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'm ready. Moving. Let's have a little fun. Make it hurt.
This city is mine!
Eat it.
Ready. On my way.
Go for the throat. With pleasure.
You chose to die.
Want another?
Can't give up. You picked the wrong fight.
Let's spill some blood. I'll do it my way. On my way.
From your ashes, Baldur's Gate will be reborn.
Down the hatch. Let's finish this. I need healing.
Well, hello. Take you.
I must heal.
Take you.
A little help, please.
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead. So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us. I feel like there should be a sunset for me to ride off into. Or an orchestral swell, or something. But there's nothing, is there? I killed the bastard who ruined my life, and my prize is that I get to crawl into a corner and die. Am I fucking missing something? I can't do it anymore. 10 years, man! It's enough! It's enough. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die. I don't want to go back to hell. I shouldn't have to. I want to live. I want to live here, in my home, with my own heart. My heart. It was mine. And they took it. I'm going to be as dead as Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this. You could try. You got a wish spell in that pack of yours. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? I ought to just end it all now. On my terms. But then who'd save this godforsaken town? Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
Well, indeed.
The Netherstones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
A Morphic pool beneath the city itself. So that's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain. If memory serves, there are smuggling routes beneath the city. They will take you underground. When we reach the pool, we will find the brain, and we will end this. In death, thraldom, or freedom. But a word of caution. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back. Finish your business here before you proceed. The brain will be waiting for us.
Easy.
No one back home will ever believe this. What's that? Still alive, so that's progress. Still me, even after everything.
A fine deed we have done to rid Faerun of this man. All helm hair and haughtiness. Oh, this was the Lord Gortash we were sworn to do battle with, Boo. All the better, then. As you wish, but quietly. It is listening. On this matter, I have held small council with Boo. If the worm is lodged within our skulls, should it not be possible to simply squeeze like so? Until something pops out. Pay that noise no mind. Boo has not feasted on evil's flesh in some time, and it has set his gut to bubbling. None at all. Though Boo is tiny. Perhaps he could just crawl into our ears and... Ah, you are right, Boo. A ridiculous notion. It would be far too dark to see. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Boo is ready with the musings. Minsk knows her people well. The skin of the world is thin up in Resheman, and it is easier there for things to slip between the planes. Sometimes these are wonders from other worlds. Sometimes warriors, hungry for plunder. Such visitors have inspired a saying among my people. The children of Gith live long and forget the face of death. And so they come to Reshiman to be reminded. Exactly so. And the Illithids are our true enemies. If Boo must choose which enemy to fight, it will be Fisheye he dines on first, not that of any Githyanki. Besides, the children of Gith alone have witnessed a sight that I have long yearned to behold.
And for a moment, you share in a vision tinged with his awe. Imaginings of the astral sea, an immense horde of wild space hamsters drifting in the endless expanse.
The Githyanki may have Minsk of Reshiman's ire, sometimes healthy servings of his sword. But for this, and this alone, they shall always have his respect.
Karlach's fate may be written, but her story isn't ended. The histories of the greatest Githyanki warriors are recorded in slate. They are unerasable. She must make every battle her bloodiest yet. She must make herself unerasable too.
The devil's stench lingers, but Will is yet a champion of the people. I'd hoped he'd join me on the council, but he is his own man. I couldn't be prouder. Gods, can it be? The man who raised the city's walls became an Illithid.
You both know you owe your lives to me. I am not fallen. I am risen.
We must make this a secret we carry beyond the grave. No name is more sacred to the city than Balduran's. Not even mine. When people think his name or see his likeness, they must imagine a hero, not a horror.
How misguided you are.
ready and waiting.
The agony of knowing the end is near. I spent years swatting away my fears and doubts of my infernal fate, and I eventually made my peace. I had to. You will too, Karlach. I know it. Until then, I'm here every step of the way.
Poor Karlach. Having to face her own mortality in such a definitive manner. Though the rest of us is still liable to perish, if it's any consolation.
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document it all as accurately as possible.
No sense dawdling. Karlach has precious little time left to her. We'd do better than to waste it.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Karlach has had her mortality defined to her in most cruel terms. I do not know if we can help her, but perhaps we can at least be there for her.
I'm still thinking about Karlach. About what she said. Gods. There really is no justice in the world.
Karlach needs time. Space. But more than this, I think. She needs to know she is not alone. And answers, justice. 10 years of her life back. All manner of things we cannot give her. She's already lost her heart. She deserves better than to have her friends heap happy lies upon her. Then there's two of us.
Hey, soldier. You're back. Old habits. Did I miss anything while I was off having a sulk? Nothing out of the ordinary then. You know, soldier, we're so fucked. The Dark Three are trying to consume the Sword Coast. We've still got tadpoles in our eyes, and I've got a ticking time bomb in my chest. I'm not sure anyone has ever been more fucked than this. And yet, we're fine. In this moment, we're fine. Here I am. There you are. Breathing, talking, even laughing if we want. Is it very precious to say that despite it all, I'm happy? gods, I've changed. I used to hamstring pit fiends for fun. Look at me now. To make matters worse, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go? I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die. Thank you. Now, enough tragedy. I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry any more, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, soldier. I'm extremely glad to be in this thing together.
Do not be sad, Boo. Karlach vanquished a villain today. As for the rest of it, well, we will find a way to save her. Will we not? This is why you have Minsk. He knows that the knowing matters not, only the doing. In the meantime, perhaps we can find a way to bring Lord Gortash back. Perhaps it would lift Karlach's spirits to kill him a second time. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Who is ready with the musings? Who is Halsin? Oh, the tiny puny elf with leaves in his hair and dirt under his fingernails. His name is Halitosin. How very unfortunate. That is what I said. Problem? No problem. He is so small that Minsk barely notices his existence. No, Boo! The druid did not beat Minsk at the arm wrestling. It was not a fair match, and it turned into an owlbear midway through, and there was grease on the tree stump.
Is something burdening you?
Let's talk.
Yes?
Soldier?
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Boo is ready with the musings.
Is something burdening you?
It is done.